What?
Play, no score.
Did you ask me that?
Yeah. Oh no, he just goes, sorry man, I didn't say nothing.
Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. Second base, number 6, Howie Kendrick.
Se te da para el otro y abajo, vaya para las matas ya. Que al lado mío entonces recibiré la pelea.
Howie Kendrick.
Go, Howie.
That's it, Howie. Boy, Howie.
Nationally recognized program.
Yeah, the football team's really widely recognized, but with baseball, they're known, but they always have a good school. They get a lot of good guys in there. It's good competition. We always had good games. I played with a lot of the guys that played at bowls on travel teams and stuff. So, my senior year, we split with them 2-2. So.
Ready? I'm a Gator, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah? All right. I didn't know that. How many years did you go there?
I didn't go to UF, but I was looking to go there.
That's your allegiance?
Yeah, junior college. I played junior college for 1 year, and then they were looking at me, and then I decided to sign. So.
All right. So how did you get affiliated with the Angels? How did that whole thing play out, and what were your thoughts when you heard they wanted?
In junior college, I started out real hot, and just it kept up throughout the year, and eventually scouts started coming out. They heard about me, and it's just a small junior college. We weren't very good, but it was a place to play, and they just came out. Tom Kochman came out a couple different times. He had me fill out a little bit of paperwork, and that was it. He never really said anything to me after that, and then after the season, he came out and talked to me, had me hit BP for him a couple times, and coming around the draft day, he called me and said, they were going to try to take me in the 10th, and it worked out.
So what did you got that call at some point and said, hey, we picked you. What were your thoughts when you heard you were an Angel?
I was really excited about it. I don't really show a whole lot of emotion all the time, but I'm a happy person. But I was excited about it. It was something that I initially I wanted to go back to school, but he kind of talked to me about a few things, and overall this was where I wanted to be, was playing pro ball, and I just figured I'd get a head start on everybody else by coming early.
Do you have a timetable for yourself when you want to be at which level, at what age?
I'd like to be in the big leagues by the time I'm 24, but I'm 22 right now. I'm soon to turn 22, but if it doesn't happen then, it'll happen eventually, and I just got to work hard, and hopefully I'll make it.
What makes you so sure it'll happen eventually?
I work hard, I play hard, and hopefully everything keeps working out for me. And then if I keep playing hard and working hard, I think things will work out.
Do you watch the Angel games?
I watch them, whenever I get a chance. A lot of times we're out here taking BP and playing games ourselves, so we don't really catch them a lot, but if they're early games, we watch them in the locker room.
Do you ever kind of put yourself in the mindset of that's going to be me one day in the show?
You know, every player pictures himself there, and you know, that's what, you know, in my mind, I'd like to be there, and I could see myself in the box hitting, you know, facing some of those guys, and it's just great competition, and it's the ultimate level, and that's where I want to be.
What's your approach to hitting? I know you've had like 89 hits in 53 games so far this year. You know, one of the best hitters in this league. What's your approach when you go up there?
Truthfully, I just sit fastball, you know, and adjust to everything else, because the fastball is the one pitch that you have to be able to hit, because that's the one pitch that'll beat you. And I just adjust off of that, you know, and if you can hit a fastball, you'll be able to hit the other pitches.
What have you heard? Have you talked to people who've been at this level, then have gone higher? Have you heard from them, like, you know, the game's different in this way or that way?
I think the game gets faster the higher you go up. I mean, guys think a lot quicker, you know, becomes more mental than physical. And I think you have to prepare yourself more mentally the higher you go.
Are you attached to second base right now, or are you happy to be moving around? If you get to the major leagues, they want you to play center field or shortstop or whatever, is that okay with you?
It doesn't matter where I play, as long as I get to hit, you know, I'm open to doing anything. But so far I've only been a second baseman, that's what they drafted me as. And my first year at second was actually in junior college, because in high school I was a shortstop. But you know, I like the position, and you know, as long as I'm playing there, I've learned how to play it and do it to the best of my ability.
The middle infield here is a pretty devastating hitting combination. You ever think about you two together kind of rising through the ranks and playing in Anaheim together someday?
Yeah, that would be nice, but so far we've been together, this will be our third year together, and you know, everything's been working out. You know, I have a feel for what he likes to do through the middle, and he knows what I like to do, and you know, everything works out from there.
What's your day like? I mean, you have other interests other than baseball? Or are you really focused on the game?
Xbox, that's about it. You know, I play video games. A lot of times I sit at the house. I like watching music videos and stuff like that. But other than that, you know, I don't really get into a whole lot of stuff.
What's your game in Xbox?
MVP baseball.
I'm not that familiar with it, but I know that you can be like certain teams and certain players. Do you always pick the same team?
I actually play with the Angels, and then you could work, like they have the minor league organizations also.
Really?
So they have high single A, which is Rancho, and then they have double A and triple A, then they have the major league team. So you can play with, like when you pick your organization, you can play with all four teams.
Is your name in there? Like, can you be yourself hitting?
Oh, it's just the guys from the previous years, but like in single A, the low A, or the high, I should say, they don't have like the real players' names. You know, they just have guys in there. I guess it would have taken too much time to go back and do it. But.
Well, that's when you'll know you made it, when you're playing Xbox one day with yourself in a major league uniform.
I'd say that'd be kind of fun to do, you know, and it'd be kind of weird to experience it too.
What about your experience here with the Quakes? I mean, I know maybe some people are torn because it's enjoyable here. You're playing a beautiful stadium, you know, you're in a nice area of the country, but you want to keep moving on. You want to. It's like you might like it here, but you want to get the heck out of here.
I have no control over whether I move or not. You know, obviously that's our office guys that make those decisions, and you know, if they want to move me, they'll move me. But I'm going to be happy playing here, and I'm going to do it to, you know, the best of my ability, and you know, that's all I can do. I can't worry about anything else or what anybody else is doing. I just have to play my game.
Is there a major league guy you pattern yourself after?
I watch a lot of guys play, but I like the way guys go about the game, you know, the right way, if they respect the game. Garrett Anderson's one of those guys I watch. I like guys like Derek Lee, you know, guys that hustle. Just all those guys that, you know, play hard every day.
Is it coincidence that Anderson, you mentioned, is an Angel, or is you specifically pick someone like that?
Well, I just, you know, I had a chance to see him play a lot, you know, and just see how he does things. Vlad Guerrero is another one of those guys that works hard, you know, and I got a chance to be up there in the clubhouse with him in spring training, and you know, I saw how those guys went about their business the right way, and you know, that's the way you got to do it.
Any of those guys give you the time of day?
Yeah, they actually, you know, a lot of those guys look out for you when you're up there. You know, I kind of try to keep out of their way, you know, and if they, you know, if they ask me a question or something, or I ask them a question, you know, they'd answer. You know, but I got to hang out with Sean Figgins a couple times, you know, and I got to hang out with Garrett once or twice, and just learn a few things from them as far as baseball.
You remind me a little bit of Garrett, a little bit in the look, the smile especially. What any advice from those guys? Did you get any little tidbits that you really hold on to?
You know, just go about your business and play the game right and play it hard, and just work hard. That's one of my main goals, and that's what they do. They work hard every day.
You ever have any interaction with Mike Scioscia?
Yes, actually, in spring training. He's a great guy, and he has his ways of getting to know you, and he just expects you to go out and do your job.
He's a workman-like approach.
Yes.
You ever, if he saw you on the street right now, would he know you?
Yes, he would know who I was.
Do you think he's keeping tabs on you?
I think he knows who everybody is. I think he knows what guys are doing and who's who, and I think they do a good job about recognizing all the players within the organization.
You set goals for yourself?
Yeah, every year. If you didn't have goals, then you wouldn't have nothing to strive for. So I just kind of, every year I just go out and try to hit 300. But
300.
But
you've blown past that. You're almost at 400.
Yeah, so then once you start doing that, I think you have to set higher goals. But this year, my main goal was to focus on my defense a little more because that is my weak link, and I'm getting better at it every year, and that's what I'm trying to work hard on.
Any fielders you kind of watch up there in the major leagues, Angels or otherwise?
This year I had a chance to, Adam Kennedy actually did a few days here on rehab, and I got to work out with him a couple of days. I got to go to the exhibition games, and I worked with him at second base there, and I just saw how he worked around the ball, and like Sean Figgins and those guys in spring training, we did a lot of ground ball work. And Alfredo Griffin actually, he helped me a lot. I did a lot of early work with him on fielding and whatnot.
Anything else that you want people to know about you?
That's pretty much it.
Just the Xbox and baseball, very focused on your major league career, huh?
Yeah, I just you got to be focused to make it there, and if you work hard and play hard, and hopefully everything works out.
But the guys back home, your old buddies from high school, is everyone kind of checking in, watching your progress?
There are a lot of people back home that check me out, my high school coach, and a lot of my friends that I stay in contact with, and some guys I went to junior college with. They all call me from time to time, and I keep in touch with them.
Jared Weaver, joined the team, he's pitching tonight. Big money guy. Does he take any razzing from the team? He held out. Now he's got the big bucks.
He's just one of the guys. Like when he first got here, we didn't know how he was going to be, but we give him crap just like everybody else gets crap, and he'll dish it back out to us. And he just hangs out. He's just he doesn't act like anybody else. He's just himself.
Doesn't buy the team dinner ever?
No, he doesn't. I went out with him one time. We all were at Dave and Buster's playing video games. He kind of picked up us like I had a lemonade or something, maybe.
Picked up a lemonade for you.
So.
That's big of him. You put in some quarters in your video machine too.
But he's a good guy though. And he doesn't seem like he's selfish or anything like that. He just fits in with everybody else. He's part of the team.
All right, man. All right. Yep. Very good. Excellent. Well done. Thanks,
Thank you.
man. We'll be watching you and keeping track of your progress.